Mama raised no fool boy, so please know I'm educated. Try to play me for a fool boy, I'ma lift you off that medication. Ego high, but simmer down. Cypher's all about innovation. No friend, I'm cold-hearted. With your wife, making reservations. Now, tell her stimulate it. Pop that ass every time you raise it. This a night tale, baby, I'ma slay that big booty roll like an Escalade. Tell a bitch I got a blank, come and smoke the D. 9 times out of 10, I'ma poke for free. Alert to you niggas, don't get close to me. I'm aiming for the top where I'm supposed to be. Switch up, I'm dope like keys. Smoking trees while I'm overseas. Stand out like a light bright. I gotta make the whole world notice me. Got these haters causing traffic, swerving in my lane. Wipe down my fabric, yeah, I do my thing. Smell money when I talk, all you talk is change. And I don't know your type, don't say my name. Don't say my name. Don't say my name. Money, money, make the women dance, but the pimpin' get them where they wanna be. Gotta be independent, if you ain't with it, girl, ain't nothing free. If I gotta feed my guapa tree, every one of your spot to please. Your dude pause, he's not me. He's the type to pull a Cosby. Broccoli, I cop these at Mach speed. So clean, I stay fresh, no oxy. Do you watch these hoes, don't watch me. If I'm pissed off, my fist draw and box teeth. Roll one, take a slow drag, you can't see where I'm is. I don't know what turned down, I stay stoned like diamonds. I could turn your block into a Jamaican island. If I'm not at the top, just know that I'm climbing. Got these haters causing traffic, swerving in my lane. Yeah, wipe down my fabric, yeah, I do my thing. Smell money when I talk, all you talk is change. And I don't know your type, don't say my name. Got these haters causing traffic, swerving in my lane. Wipe down my fabric, yeah, I do my thing. Smell money when I talk, all you talk is change. And I don't know your type, don't say my name. Yeah. King shit. King shit. Nigga. Bitch, I'm rolling purple mocha. Empire State, mind frame, no fame. Bitch, I'm coming like Sosa. Lames used to flake, now I give the cold shoulder. As you sit and watch, squad trying to take over. Starting with your bitch, I'ma hit when it's over. When it's over. TG, watch me cantaloupe. Cyphers, no gimmicks, nigga, I'ma set the tone up. Music is my bitch, bow down to your owner. King, yeah. Got these biddies on my tip. I can't believe a bum nigga wanna talk shit. You will never be a king, cause the shoes won't fit. Never. When your crew is like you and y'all lose, that's it. You niggas smell like cottage cheese, there's no stopping me. No. Who hot as me when you look? You think I'm shopping spree? A lottery, I'm popping just like a lot of G's. I can tell that you copping, I see you jocking me. Yeah. I'm a killer. How? I'm a killer. I'm the killer. Yeah. Sour D reefer, that's a Tifa on my cleaners. You ain't first, you last, bitch, I don't even see ya. Nope. Mama taught me independence, know that I don't need ya. Stop telling girls you're with, now rent it, homie, you're a cheater. Lame. Them dudes cross-faded like a fake chain. Yeah, that's like hanging out with 8 lanes. I'm banging out Vaughn beats, so make a game change. Or you gonna see this on me, take the damn game. It's a damn shame, but it don't matter. I'm closing old books and I'm starting new chapters. I'm not the only king, but I don't see one after. You ain't talking money, homie, I'ma have to dab you. Yeah, so honestly, how you feel? When your bitch see me, she probably get the chills. You don't own a credit card, but your bro know the deal. I got my own bitch, nigga, play your part, just chill. Yeah. I don't care. How? I don't care. I don't care.
Chris Cyphers on the train.
Working, I'm crossing the T's. You see, I'm all in my zone. Truth to this rap that I speak. Double it back when I grow. Gotta come up with the team. You see, I'm back on the stove. That for y'all money mean nothing. Stunning you niggas that troll. Clean. So sin when I flows. This drill. Talk, but you can't fuck with my drill. Lift off, spark up my pills. Haters be falling like dominoes. Feline, bitch, I'm king. Wax out, clean. Do better, that's my team. I'm still on the scene. Out with the game on quarantine. I got it on live. You think your game is on the screen, but nobody watch. Look at the numbers you're pulling in. You don't gotta buy. You're never on time. Bitch, you a fly. Fix your face, switch your lane. Nah, nigga, you ain't gang. Working, I'm crossing the T's. You see, I'm all in my zone. Truth to this rap that I speak. Double it back when I grow. Gotta come up with the team. You see, I'm back on the stove. That for y'all money mean nothing. Stunning you niggas that troll. Clean. So sin when I flows. This drill. Talk, but you can't fuck with my drill. Lift off, spark up my pills. Haters be falling like dominoes.
Peace and love. What's going on, family? How y'all doing? God Sir Drop is in the building. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Shit, cooling out, man.
That's what's up. See the God Mind's Eyes in the building. Brothers I Am is in the building. What's going on, brothers? How y'all doing? Hope y'all afternoon is going amazing. That last song I just played is the new track I'm working on. It's not finished yet, but you know, just to throw something out there, let y'all know I'm working on stuff. That's gonna be on a new project. But besides that, you know, just trying to touch up and see what's up with the family, you know. Wasn't able to go live on the Smokers Lounge channel yet because the 24-hour verification. So I have to wait on that in order to go live. So as soon as that jump off, which should be later on today, I should be able to go on that channel and I might just kick off a little late night session over there if um if I'm able to. But just like I told y'all yesterday, I'm gonna go live regardless. You know, if we're able to over there or not, we're still gonna keep things rocking, and we'll be able to go over on the Smokers Lounge channel. We're gonna go over there. But we still gonna keep things rocking. So yeah, Sergio, how you feeling today, brother?
Shit, I'm chilling, man. I'm about to find a location where I can talk and shit. That's why I'm muted and shit. I'm sharing this shit to little hangouts and then shared it on a post to the YouTube where about to get this motherfucker popping, man. Get as many people to fuck with you as possible. You know how that goes.
Right. That's what's up. I appreciate the share. It's always appreciated. Right now, I'm just rolling up some smoke. Getting on these high frequencies. About to get on a nice discussion with the family. So for the people that's tuned in, welcome to the Smokers Lounge. And this is the place where it's an open field. It's open discussions. We talk about everything, anything, everything. We try to give a different variety of topics over here. So we're not just talking on the same stuff or regurgitating on the same stuff. So I like to talk to the fam. Especially the people that's coming up on a panel. Want to see how they doing. More than anything, first and foremost.
All right.
And,
So what you feel? You think that shit a hoax? So the new police on black killing where he done put the illegal knee restraint on the bull and killed him and shit. I ain't looked into it, so I don't even know the names. I think the shit happened in Minneapolis or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it happened in Minneapolis. First thing I realized, nobody out there is protecting themselves from the coronavirus. So we're gonna first mention that because nobody in the video have a face mask or anything.
So that was a good catch.
So we're gonna so I'm gonna just say that first and foremost because that's what I first caught at this time, and I had to go back and check the dates and see if this wasn't a problem that was, that a past, current problem that happened. So after I validated that, the first thing still I caught, nobody had any protection from a coronavirus. So in my mind at that first point when I first saw the video, yeah, of course this is injustice stuff that's going on. But what I want to get across to the minds that's not really thinking or probably didn't think about this is what was this man doing that was worse than the world having their life in jeopardy from a coronavirus? This is a coronavirus. This is a pandemic, quote unquote, pandemic. So if this affects people worldwide and the police force is not even abiding by the own laws that's being set by the people that's controlled by them, then what's really happening right now in our society today?
You really just hit them with a bam, man, because you hit them with a bitter truth. The reason why they ain't had no mask on is they need identities, right? They need the police face to be plastered. They need the victim's face to be plastered. So now it's starting to lean more towards the psyop. We're going to see how it unfolds because that's fucked up if they really killed that man like that. That's fucked up. Now, if they running a psyop to further push division, that's one thing. But if they really killed that man, we'll see how it unfolds.
Yeah. And it's crazy because if you for all the people that seen the video, if you haven't watched the video, um what's happening is basically there's an arrest that's taking place, and the guy that's being arrested is on the floor behind the vehicle. And as you see the Caucasian officer, his knee is on the guy's neck the whole time. I'm talking about not let off, not one bit. His knee is on his neck the whole time. Like you can see his cheek and his chin engraven inside the concrete. So at that point, it's like, is this about an arrest? Is this about a restraint? Or is this beyond this? And we can't say this is an arrest or this is a restraint because he was already in cuffs. So he was already restrained.
Now Sanchez was saying it's a restraint move that they barred like 20 years ago. Like it used to be a technique that the police used, and they took it out the force. So he knew exactly what he was doing. That wasn't just a spontaneous act. He knew that chokehold that he was doing for sure. That was the real way they used to do people, and they took it out of the force. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you did. And this is what they did to that move. They took it from putting their knee on your neck to putting their knee on your back. Because as you see, that still happens. That's what that was changed to. That was supposed to be switched to. But as we see in this instance, or this case, or this situation, it's a whole different total demeanor. Like Sir Drop said, he knew what he was doing. So
And by him being cuffed, he said you can just push up. You know, you can wiggle up out of it. But by you being cuffed, all you got is shoulder movement. You know what I mean? It was impossible for him to even break that hold.
facts. So yeah, so we have a lot of things to look at. A lot of things are being questioned at this point with just that case itself. And now that it's happened during a pandemic, there's more questions towards that. So now, is this really about a pandemic? I mean, a pandemic. Sorry, I know I called it a pandemic because it is. But now, is it really in a sense about a pandemic or a virus, or is this really about some type of fear tactic?
Now you said it right first, or is it a pandemic? That was cold. That was a light drop. Is it a pandemic or a pandemic? Oh,
Mhm.
that's fire, bro. That
I
was
mean,
fire.
right, and I'll lead to saying this because we know, even according to one of the videos that you dropped, I mean, I had this information as well, but I didn't even think it was really according to this until I really looked at the video, and I was like, oh shit, the introduction date is there, and that I missed that shit. But your video pointed me out to that, to the whole point of this stimulus was a last year plan.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
like they knew this was gonna happen if they already pre-planned for it. They didn't just plan for this, they pre-planned for this a whole year ahead. So
Look, we could have got way more money if we wasn't so obedient. America was so obedient. They like, ooh, we ahead of schedule. Instead of,
mhm.
everybody went in the house and everything. They like, oh, we ain't even have to break out the military or nothing. They looking at us like we soft, man.
Facts. And that's why, like, if I don't think well, you're probably not going to hear this on the news or anything, but if you do a little bit of research on Google, and I know everybody, or not everybody, I know some people have their thing on Google, but I'm trying to tell y'all, like, Google is just the easiest search engine to find things. That's all it is. It's a tool, just like how we use money. So you go on Google and you research or you search different cities that's protesting against what's going on right now, you're going to see there's a lot of cities, there's a lot of states, there's a lot of people that's going against this, and really thinking that this is some bullshit shit, and people are really starting to stand up for this shit. So that's why, like, in a way, nothing you really see is happening. And but the only thing you're going to see is happen is, oh, a skyrocket of numbers go up. Skyrocket. We already said all this like weeks ago, maybe months ago, right? Go ahead.
They got the company, right, where like 60 people tested positive for the coronavirus in this company, right? 95% of them people showed no symptoms. So they about to open up these test labs, and you got it, bro. Whether you sick or not, you're not going to show symptoms. You have a strong immunity system, but you have a trait. So stay away from people, because you can give it to someone who immunity system is not up to par like yours, Mr. Chris Cypher. Like that, they're gonna be like, man, get the fuck out of here. So you saying don't go around nobody. That's right. With no symptoms. You don't got no symptoms, none. You don't even got a runny nose. And they telling you to just stay on your front porch. That's gonna be crazy, bro.
Right. And it's no matter what, people are just gonna have their own psych about what's really going on. And that's like what I've really learned, like even talking to people. Like, man, because when I commute, I use Lyft, Uber. So I've been through, rides where people, is like, yo, have your mask on correctly. Like, your shit can't even be below your nose. And I'm like, yo, that's not your problem. Just drive the fucking car. So at this point, that's all you need to really worry about. Because if you're worried about anything, what about your arms? Your skin is one of the biggest consumers on your fucking body, and you're covering your fucking hands in your mouth, and you're worrying about what? Like shut that shit the fuck up to me. And then you get in another car, and this motherfucker got half of his car plastic taped up. So it's not like it's not like you're sitting here and you're scared of some shit that's not really gonna fuck with you, but you're gonna sit here and you're gonna suffocate the people that's in the back of your car. Like it's not just, yeah, open up the windows, yeah, roll around in fucking California with both the fucking windows down in the back, and that's your only air, hot air that's coming in and out. Plastic wrap all around that fucking car with more heat and shit suffocating your ass. That shit is not fucking comfortable. So these people are going overboard with this shit.
Shit, tell me about it, man. I just got off work, bro. We gotta wear that dumbass shit, bro, all day, bro. And this once, like you said, you breathing in that hot air. There's no way to cool off. The air will cool you off. You got fans going, but you ain't even breathing in the cool air, so you just still hotter than a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You pull it down to breathe, and it's overboard, like you said. It's too much.
Right. And the crazy thing is, like I've been saying last night, I've been saying for a while, they taking people way of thinking. They will tell you some shit and expect you not to fucking think about it. They told people that this shit can't last in 90-something, 96-degree weather or whatever. But you know that your body is naturally 98-point-something degrees. So you really think that this shit is going to survive in your body? And when they tell you the shit can't survive in this amount of heat and your body is hotter than that, like, come on, people, think about this shit.
Even more than that, they said 60 degrees, right? The people down south keep catching it. How is it even surviving down south? It's always hotter than 60 degrees. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, y'all telling stories, but look at their next chess move. Here's where they about to move their bishop, right? They're gonna say, yeah, Yeah, we'll give y'all $2,000 on the next stimulus, right? 2,000, everybody. But to get it, you're gonna have to get the vaccination. What's up, baby?
Mm-hmm.
A little wrong. Could you spare him a little bit of marijuana?
Some weed? Yeah. Back to what I was saying. So yeah, matter of fact, my girl is the one just telling me this shit. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna put that vaccine on that big check. So they're gonna pay all everybody that's low to get this vaccination. You understand? And they're gonna use them people as the guinea pigs. I wanna see how many people say fuck that $2,000 and don't go get the vaccine. This gonna show you who really standing on what they
Salute to
talking
the
about.
bull.
What's happening, minds eye?
What's going on, Manzai? Yeah, you
Oh man, we running it.
right. Like always, what we do.
No doubt. Glad
That's
to
all
be
I
here
just
with y'all, man.
that's so y'all. So when it pop up 2 weeks from now, you be like, damn, Drop said that shit last week. You gotta stay ahead of the curve with these motherfuckers, man. You gotta know when they throwing that change up. Knock that bitch right off the park.
Woo!
Right.
Hey, it kind of make me think of that. Y'all know that phrase where they say opposites attract.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I think that the so-called virus, it never lived. It's just surviving through us, through word of mouth.
It was just some bullshit to get people fucking acting crazy
Yep.
to basically get what they want and to see what they want.
Hey, and look, that's something because they
which is results from a a bullshit act, and they want to see
facts.
response, and then they're gonna collect your statistics through social media and through your phone, all this other bullshit. So
That's
it's
facts.
like we really have to think like where where is this going? Who is this benefiting? How is this benefiting them? Are we gonna allow this to benefit them while we sit here and just stay in our home in quarantine? Like we're gonna stay in here in quarantine. Like what the fuck? But we're still gonna allow people to our people to get dismantled in public on screen, which I fucking hate to do this, but I have to bring this on you so-called gangsters.
Woo! Let's do it.
If you a Crip, I don't care if you a Blood, I don't care if you a GD, I don't care if you a Vice Lord, I don't care if you a part of one of the Mexican mobs, mafia, whatever y'all want to call that, bro. Your people is here getting fucked over. That should give you enough stance to come over here and stand for your people. Our people is part of these bloods, part of these gangs and shit. And it's like you are going to sit here and allow these motherfuckers to terrorize your people, and then you are going to sit here and go back and terrorize the same people that you watch being terrorized. So what was you made for? Either you was made for some bullshit, or you not standing for nothing. Not even just that, you're infiltrated.
Man,
You're
hey,
compromised.
you saying the realest. This is the realest. I agree wholeheart. Cause it's like all of them, they are the ones that's the bystanding, what they call them, the paid actors. It's like everybody is like say them Bloods, Crips, everybody, who claim that title of thorough. It's like they see the shit and they halfway. It's the lukewarm motherfuckers who acting mad. You know what I mean? They the bystander. That's the fucking, the fucking extra in this movie, and they ain't doing shit.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna just say it like this. Gangs will come up and they'll try to give you so much knowledge about how they came across, how they was brought up, how what they was pushing, what they was doing. but it still don't add to the results of what's happening in our society. Now, what I want to point out is the same shit that could happen to us, and this could be our army, this could be our force. All right, now you have these gangs that go by these same little codes, right? If anybody fuck with a Paru, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a mission, right? Anybody fuck with a GD, it's gonna be a mission. Anybody that fuck with the Crip, Vice Lord, it's going to be a mission.
Oh man.
So what I'm saying is, you only have to be initiated in these gangs for these people of your people to stand up for you. Blood is not enough. An initiation is more than blood. An initiation is more than blood when it comes down to it. So it's like you're infiltrated and you a bitch. When we
Straight
really
like that.
You're not really going against the forces that's attacking us as a people, which is what you stood for, which is what you was brought up for, which is why neighborhoods clicked.
Oh shit. Hey, look, where you just said that, right? You know, we got the GDs, all of them, the cartel, you know, they are pushers, right? They push us, you know, and we who that came out with the song afterwards? Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. You know, it's like it's like they care about their family, but they deal the drugs and all of the bullshit to the next part of the world that's connected to them. You know what I mean? But yeah, the dope dealer, they've been pushing us over the edge this whole time. And you know, condoning in this bullshit. Cause you know the cartel, they'll do you just like the motherfucking PD.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like, damn, they pushed us over the edge with the pushers. You know, bells of all that shit, man. It moves. And it'll push you off the edge.
Yeah. So much of our shit is just compromised right now. At this point is just like it's just fucking stupid.
It is, bro.
It's really
the opposite attraction. It's like it's so confused. You know what I mean? I say that was just meant for opposite attraction, was me loving her. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, how could opposites attract when you a man and that's a man you got your motherfucking eyes set on? You a woman and you looking at a woman, that is not opposite attracting.
Right.
And they think that shit cool in this world.
This is why people need to know about finance and money, because if you knew the truth about motherfucking money, you know that you could set yourself up with not even caring about money. Which means you can operate it as a tool like anything else. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to put all this feeling and energy and life into fucking money. It's a fucking tool. Do you put the same thing into information as you put to money? Do you put the same energy into money that you put to, you know, your daily life, or you know, the people's kids,
feeling,
or you know your aspirations itself? You know, like, do you really dig down deep and use this energy that you use for money the same way that you put it towards self? Like, come on, like, this shit is fucking
I mean, like how you work hard for that money and you just bring your child the present and oh, flim, dropped it, there it go.
Right. It's like people think that you have to do that to have something. Like, you realize that you don't have to slave to feed your kids. If you have fucking dirt, you can motherfucking grow a garden and feed your motherfucking kids. And then you can become a producer of food and feed not just your kids, but other people's kids. And then you're generating fucking income that way, since you care about income. Like, do you want to do
Woo,
it
hey,
the right way or not? Like, come on, think about it.
you
Like, do
just
you
made
want
me think about Sister Ty.
right?
She said she give care to all who came around her, you know, so she's full of currency because all of those love her, you know. Spread that wealth. Like if your bag is full, like let's use Floyd Mayweather for instance as an example. You know, the duffel bag is full, you know, but you did a lot of dirt and it's a lot of empty bellies and you boasting, you know, like nigga, you ain't on that fucking ring no more. You ain't got the belt like that, like, you know what I mean? But you don't know what to do with that money to feed your people, to fill up the feeling.
Right.
The duffel bag, you know, it ain't nothing but dead heads in it, either literal heads or paper money. Remember we talked about that drop? The duffel bag is full of dirty money, man. I don't care
Money.
what's in it.
Yep.
Straight like that. And you know, like say you was living like that. You know, a lot of that currency where all of us want to be rich, let you bring that shit home, Cypher. Sir Drop. Bring that shit home where it just cover up the whole fucking room, wall to wall. You gonna scare everybody to know you. Because
But
money is the root of all evil.
bro, just like you said, that duffel bag money, bro, don't it even relates back into trap? That is the icon for the trap, the duffel bag.
Woo! You said it. True talk.
The
And
trap.
that was so deep, man, that how you talked about, you know, we love this trap and turn shit, you know, turn this bullshit into something that's acceptable and unacceptable at the same time.
Remember that word for word, step for step.
Facts,
The whole
facts.
thing is too traumatizing.
Speak up a little bit, drop.
Oh my bad, I didn't know y'all could hear me. I was in the hallway and shit. Sorry about that.
It's all good, bro.
Hey, look, man. Here's what I was saying though. This is a sidebar. Boom. We on the E-way, right? This is weird as fuck. I ain't even bullshit. We on the E-way, right? Me and my girl barking and shit. You know, you know how that goes. Next thing I know, little tug. Like I got the steering wheel, but it was a tug on my arm, so it made me yank the steering wheel over, right? So, what the fuck you doing? Boom. The tire bust. Put it like this: the tire bust. I'm on the E-way, bro. I just keep going. Boom. Sparks coming. Listen, bro. This shit insane, bro. Listen, bro. Sparks coming
That's
from.
right.
Hey, but I had to get back to the crib because if I would have pulled that car over, it'd have been like a lot of jail time. It'd have been weird. It would have been weird if I ain't keep going, right? Wasn't no other option. So boom, I just floored that bitch on the rotor, bro. Listen. She like, let me out, let me out. Boom, pull over, let her out. Boom.
Said we gonna roll this motherfucker, huh?
No, I'm about to get safe. I got about another 600 meters. I'm not about to pull this car over and you know, it's a longer story than that if I pull this car over. So I just keep the bitch moving. Get that bitch to the crib, right? And I'm like, well, damn, if somebody reported me, it's a fucking streak, a chalk streak from the tire all the way to my motherfucking daughter's goddamn driveway from the E-way, man. I wake up the next morning, I'm looking at the line. I'm like, damn. So if it was any type of investigation, man, that street led right to me, bro. I ended up getting the car towed in the morning, so I still would have just been like, bro, I don't know.
I would have had to follow the asphalt. See who fault this is, man.
Yeah, that shit was a stupid night, man. I remember that whole night, bro. Sometimes, man, like I said, man, when them fucking when your lower self take over, man, it's so much fun. You kind of just let it go, knowing you should be controlling that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hell yeah, that's why them motherfuckers drifted up in the Egypt when when the Most High was like, man, stay up in these woods, bro. Let them motherfuckers fight it out. Instead, the motherfuckers went down. I want to live in the streets of gold and got turned into fucking slaves. And we them people today, white, black, Chinese.
Woo.
All we gotta do is ignore them streets of gold and let the Romans and the pharaohs fight. Let them duke it out, kill each other up. And wasn't gonna be enough of them left to rule the rest of the people that chilled and watched it. Too many now. Y'all done killed all the kings and queens and gods and goddesses all. Like, all that shit, all that. Look each other up. Now about 11 of y'all left. Now we gonna lock y'all 11 up and we gonna finish living natural. And that's all the plan was for the Most High, man. Take care of the earth, bro. Live natural. That's it. Fucking hard is that.
Right.
This shit easy, man. And I ain't even talking biblical scriptures. I'm talking about what I really believe. I don't believe the Most High has eyeballs, nose, nostrils, teeth. I don't believe the Most High have wings. Anything you can see or fathom, I don't believe. None of that is. I believe the Most High is just a source, man. And it's not the source of something. It's the source of itself. So it's the main source. I don't know how you can put any type of image on it. Because you got birds, trees, thunderstorms, you got roaches.
You could sum it down by just saying that's the zero. The zero to macro. There you go.
Yeah, it's a zero, but what do your zero look like? Do it look like just a zero on the paper? I'm saying the image. If you can look at the Most High, which I don't think I think it's invisible. That's what I think. I think you'll see right through it. It might be in your face right now. Not gonna see it. Might just knock something over on your table or keep it moving. You like, man, that shit just fell. I know it fell. Or your hair just stand up on your fucking back for no reason and lay back down. I think it was a ghost. Nah. Might have been a creator, man. You never know. We'll never know these things because we can't see it and hold it for tangible evidence to observe it. And everybody's experience is different, so it turns into theories. When really, if you experiencing it and you're not lying through your teeth, that shit real in your world. I know people that really see ghosts. Just because I can't see them, I can't say that's fake. No, I know people that I trust, like, immediate family people, and they don't even be trying to let people know they see the shit. It ain't like they like, I see ghosts. Oh, they'll be having heart to hearts like, man, this shit, I'm spooked out. Can you come over, man? I'm scared as fuck. Like, you scared as fuck. What you talking about? Go over there, motherfucker, really be scared as fuck. It ain't like they acting scared. No, like, spook the fuck out their goddamn mind and ain't on no fucking drugs, bro. Just because that's not real in my world don't make it fake. It's real in their world. Tarot card readers, that shit real to them. Just because it's not real in my world. And their world is real. And if I come in their world, they can make them tarot cards make sense. They come in my world, I'm gonna be like, man, get them dumbass tarot cards off the table, man. Let's play some spades. My world. If I come in their world and I sit down in front of them tarot card readers and open myself up to their world, man, they'll tell you about your life for real. You'll be like, well, everybody's life like that. No, it'd be certain details, though. You can tell when it's a con and when somebody really feeling your vibration for real. I don't fuck with them. I don't like submitting my world to somebody else's. I like to make the 8, 2 circles that come together, make the 8, the racetrack, the never ending spiral of the pen when you write an 8. Like that. That's what I like. Yang. I like, but no, I don't like submitting my world. That's why I hate working. That's why niggas hate being locked up. That's why, you know what I'm saying? When you did your world that's not yours and it's somebody else's, it make your bubble smaller. You know what I mean? So man, bubble is like you like in a straight jacket mentally.
Facts.
Real shit though.
Want to give a few shout outs right now. You know, people are coming through. You know, shout out to Zero Jules in the building. The Kaylee, the goddess is in the building. Cautious, guys in the building. Quentin, the guys, brothers in the building. Bro Cook is in the building. We had a dope discussion
Salute.
off chat.
And the whole HLTC blew down. That's dope.
You know, Cook's cool. You know, me and Cook, we had a pretty good discussion. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the brother, Bro Cook. Because we I had some stuff that I had to talk to him about, and we cleared that up, which was pretty dope. And we cleared it up as men, you know, no back and forth and none of that. You know, even though we ain't had none of that energy towards each other anyway, you know, I was just checking on the brother, make sure he good, you know, and you know, we did that. So, you know, respect, shout outs to the brother. Shout out to Nikki C. She's in the building, the goddess. How you doing, Queen?
Lady.
I see K Smith, the God is in the building. What's going on, brother? Thank you for coming through. As he been super active. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all making it hard for me to pick out an active member this month. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all really fighting for this. The beach just popped in. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I ain't missed that many people. But yeah, the family's in the building. It's great to see you. The brother God Body Sean is in the building. Assassin is in the building. What's going on, brother? How you doing, family? He's in the building as well. And mine's I wanted to say something to you, bro. You know your avatar looked like the Ultimate Warrior, right? I just see things.
Salute. He must not be at the headset. You want to know what was some funny ass shit, man? The end of that one stream the other night, man, when Plant Face was up there. Man, I was in tears, bro. Oh my God, that shit was too funny, man. I don't remember shit we said. I need to go back and listen to it, but I know my stomach was hurting, boy. God damn.
Man, he be trying, bro. I don't know what's his role, but his role just looked like I'm just gonna be
blocked. Bro, that's all he kept saying was, I'm blocked on your channel. I'm blocked on everyone's channel. He gonna tell me, bro, it seems like that's what your whole thing is. You blocked everywhere. Right. That's funny, man. I wonder why they be blocking Plant Face, man. Because I ain't blocking no more. I don't even know how to block people. I do now, but I ain't know how to block people, man. People telling me they block.
I blocked his ass. I blocked his ass because
motherfuckers act like it's basketball.
Right. This motherfucker keep coming through trolling like he's 6'9", and I don't have those characters over here. So like, you know, you can keep that where you was already at. Like, we got a force field over here, and trust me, bro, like, if I don't want you to come through, you ain't gonna come through, and that's just what it is. And you not about to come over here and fuck me with your bullshit information. You're not gonna come here and fuck with my fam with bullshit information, because at that point, that's what I have a problem with. I ain't got a problem with me because I know what I'm capable of. But my fam, don't fuck with the brothers. Don't fuck with the people that's trying to build. Don't fuck with the people that's trying to do good. Leave them the fuck alone. If you're blocked, there's a reason why you block. Stay the fuck away. But you the one who always want to come around places where you don't want to be wanted. So you're gonna cause a problem because you want to just drain energy. And the thing is, I have a lot of energy to give. So I'm gonna keep fucking with you, talking shit back to you, and all that shit. Just so you know that you have no upper hand. 1, over here. 2, you're not accomplishing anything. 3, I'm gonna give you what you deserve. So what's up?
Woo! So you gave me the Dikembe treatment.
No. Exactly.
No.
Hey, and look, we here trying to find out what we not knowing. You know what I mean? So no.
Shit will do shit.
Exactly. You see why he don't. You see why he don't come up. Well, he while he wasn't able to come up on the panel. Trust me, he's always in the background. At some point, he comes through in backstage and try to come up, and he'll have these different names. Oh, Chris Cypher's information is bullshit, or da da da. With I'm not
He
even
be
the person
trolling.
giving
That's
the
right.
information. Yeah, he's just trolling and shit. So I'm just like, all right, fruit plant, you can keep being a fruit if you want, but you know, I'm gonna just treat you like a little sweet fruit, bruh. Now I'm gonna give you the attention you want. All right, so it is what it is.
That's
Man,
right.
man, you would
Hey,
love
while
it.
we in this zone, shit, we can approach the hypocrite. You know.
I don't want to do that, man. I be trying to like, you know, the saying they know not what they do.
Right.
I gotta actually start standing over so I can understand these motherfuckers. Because first of all, if you're able, it's cool to disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with disagreeing. But
Fact.
once you troll them, some people don't even know what you're talking about in a troll and tell you you don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what I'm talking about. But they just troll you and they be like, this dude is stupid. Okay, now the dude's stupid. Oh, but that and that type stuff, that type of character, that type of person you want to be presented as, that's weird to me. I don't know nobody that want to be disliked, but trolls on the internet. They love to be disliked, and I don't understand. It,
It's
it don't
something.
even
It's something like the devil, huh?
it just ain't no G shit, man. It just I try to be real. Like if if I say we live, right, and I think I left, right, and I just go into my real life, you're not gonna see no difference. It's gonna be the same motherfucker. And I don't know why people can't bring that to the internet. You have these fakeazoids, and them normally be the trolls. You catch them in real life time, they don't even sound how they sound when they at their job. They don't even, bro. So fake, and it'd be like, okay, now you see through the fake, and then they want to troll you. Of course, black. Just move on for that shit rub off on people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man. That's where where I said approaching the hypocrite. I was just gonna, kind of give myself this advantage to talk about, what happened to the young black brother or whatnot. It's kind of like, I can't say for all of the others outside of who I know on this YouTube or whatnot, who I've come across, but it's where how some pass us up in the streets, they wouldn't give a damn or give you a piece of care, if they could share it. They always will tell you they ain't got this and they ain't got that, knowing they got it. You hear me? This same person is at home bitching about this man's life. You know what I mean? But they walk by us all the time. So it's like the hypocrite is just that lukewarm motherfucker who's stuck on quarantine and ain't really about fighting for themselves, but they want to bitch about this, situation that they've been fed through this TV. You know what I mean? Just that hypocritical stance where we gotta, point it out and be true so we can take care of the world or give it, you know, give care to it and stop telling everybody what we ain't, I ain't got it or, you know, just real stubborn. You know how we do every race. It's kind of like, where you get up every day out your bed. This is what care is. You carry yourself. You know, it's like when you pick up your siblings, your children. You care for them. You care like fumbling is it's deep. It's deep when you drop the ball, man. That's all, and everybody can see that you fumbled. So we gotta, you know, check everybody who's shoulder to shoulder so we can get moving. Get this shit some encouragement in our heart because we all living in fear, man. Can't deny it. That's how this shit then got this far.
Right. But I think what it is they teaching us They teaching us to become them. And that's what we need to cut out. We need to cut out they bullshit traditions, they bullshit that they're trying to put on us, the bullshit ways, even their talk like humble. They give words, and then now you have a Mandela effect because you have to look up etymology of a word. That's a fucked up construct. Like if you have to look up the etymology of a word, then you're being duped.
Man,
So we
that's
need
a
to stop
nightmare.
taking their construct. Motherfuckers are sitting here talking about the word it's inspire. Inspire been the main fucking word for the past 5 years in the entertainment industry, and that ain't nothing but their perception of copying. Everybody inspire of this, inspire of that. All that is copying and copying. That's saying don't go out of yourself. I mean, get out of yourself. Don't go inside yourself to create something new. Go outside yourself to find some inspiration so you can copy and go off of that. Like we need to stop taking their constructs and start putting that and stop putting that to our lives. Like no disrespect with anybody who believe on the Bible, but that shit's not your construct. I can give a fuck what you say. Yes, it's a story. We could take things and put it to our life. Yes, we can all do that. But is this your people? Can you tell me any person in that book that is of your people? But you will put your life on that. Woo. That don't seem right to me. So we need to stop going outside of ourselves to try to find ourselves when all we have to do is go within ourselves.
Straight up. The inner me. It's not your enemy. Right. You know, that's what you got. My bad.
That's what you got inspire for. Inspire is not outspire. Inspire, what's the root word of fucking inspire? In
it springs out.
Your goddamn self, not within somebody else. Basically, you're out. You're outspired. Motherfuckers nowadays are inspired. Y'all niggas is outspired. I don't get outspired by shit. I like the shit that people do, and that's cool. But you give me a different tool, and I'm gonna try to work that shit in my fucking way, and I'm gonna see how that shit could benefit not just me, but multiple people.
Hey, that's juicy. You know what I mean? That's where, like the whole thing with where you said inspire, man. You feel me? That's where it sprang out of you. You know, all of that greatness or whatnot. You know, you can inspire a nation. For real, we been flipped and duped. Like we still watching these old, the older generations give us a so-called inspirational, motivational, pick your ass up and let's go type of speech.
I mean, it's not even really that with me. Because I just came off, the thing is, I just got off this little Facebook little discussion. And the thing that gets me is stop putting God on everything. He has nothing to do with everything, and y'all try to put him on everything and try to make like it's just this godly thing. Like this kid was vandalizing someone's car. What do God have to do with this white kid vandalizing some other white man's or Spanish man's car? What does that have to do with it? If it had anything to do with it, you should at least administrated some greatness to the story to say, well, shit, maybe he was possessed by a demon. Maybe he needs a God spirit. I can say in that way, okay, cool. But it's not even coming across like that. It's like God always have to have something to do with something, with this, with that. But then when you have questions about this, you can't answer shit.
Wow. And I heard a motherfucker say before, God gonna sit this one out.
Right. And that's what he's doing. He's according to their statistics, because people were so in belief of what's going on and now today, if God got anything to do with anything to do with today, why are people having a short life? What was his plan for having you to be on this earth for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 7 years? There's no plan for no person to be on this earth for no 3 to 4 or 5 years. If you're a child, children are getting raped, children are getting killed, children are getting trafficked. Like, come on. How do you do that? What is the plan for that? There's no plan. The person didn't have enough time to come on here and inspire anyone but the immediate family that they was created upon. Like, no.
Right. They was there when you was born.
Let me tell you like this. All right. Now, boom, you in your motherfucking you in your bathroom, right? You see some fucking ants. Once shit become pestilent, you know, it's just a natural effect to clean it up. Now, reason why you have somebody that's only here for 3 years or somebody that's only here for 7 years, it's because there's something they needed to do. It's sort of like summer school. It's sort of like in a past time, for you to be this ultimate celestial being to pass on, you got to make that credit up. You might have a half a credit. All you do is got to come out stillborn so we can get documented your flesh. So now you have a baby born that never was alive, but now the celestial has a fingerprint or something. I'm saying this could be all false, but what I'm saying is we'll never know what you're trying to explain. That's why it can never be debunked what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? Because why would God let people get organ harvest? Why would God let all this evil? Why would he?
Because he got a plan. He got a plan. That's always their answer. He got a plan. What the fuck is the plan? I don't know. He has a plan for you. That's his plan. Then that's all they can say. It's like no literal answer that they can give, bro. And that's the shit that fucking gets me.
I know some people that can answer that shit. I'm not capable, but I know some people that's in real deep into them scriptures, bro. And them, boy, hey, I don't know. Like I said, I would have to become a guru in it to even, you know, not a Christian. I'm saying you got Bible worshipers. They're not a religion. They worship the Bible. They don't worship. They don't care about nothing else. You know, they ain't no Hebrews. They ain't no Christians. They know the Bible front to back, and they on their third book. They probably done did Kemetic first, then went to Allah, read the Quran, then on the Bible and read that, and they be like 58 years old, and they done went through Rasta lifestyles. They done went through you see what I'm saying? So it'd be a lot of different teachings in these books, but it's people that's deep into that Bible. When you said that, they would have came with an answer so thorough. In my mind,
I'm willing to tell those people to come over here and give those answers because I got a lot of questions for them, and I want to see they answer because there's nothing that you can tell me. There's no explanation on this earth that you can give me the reason why the fact that humans are here is hold on. Humans are here to experience a human physical life, but then you're gonna say God have a plan for a 4-year-old that's going to die.
Hey, I've been sitting here while y'all both been, you know, talking on that, man. I think I got something I can probably help respond, you know, to exactly what you're saying about God's plan. Like I don't know y'all if y'all hear how I'm hearing it, but I'm gonna just give it while it's on my mind real quick. Like where they say it's God's plan, I'm hearing it's God's playing. You hear me? And like Sir Drop just said, this place something like a summer school, right? So it's like we all seeing these heinous acts, you know, and opposite of that, the acts of love and unity and care. We seeing that too. You know what I mean? But it's like everybody's head is pointed towards the evil part of this movie that's playing, or the plan, or this pandemic. You know what I mean? We playing. The plan is playing. The movie is playing, and I take. I'm gonna give you this, like, say this form of death where a lot of people experience it, and we don't want to experience this, but we see this part of the plan that's playing. You know what I mean? Like, say motherfuckers swinging and slamming that machete through a motherfucker's head. You know what I mean? You done seen that so many times. Just give it the Jason movie. You done seen this so many times where it could just, that you can see so many lives being lost through this one instrument slamming through the skull. You hear me? And this is playing. Like you can do this shit accidentally playing with a machete. You know what I mean? So it's like God's plan is what we seeing is this bullshit, the bullying. You know what I mean? We seeing this and until those who are experiencing and seeing this playing, this movie playing, we hear playing.
Bible do not match with what's going on. Fuck
Look. I ain't
that.
talking nothing. I ain't talking about nothing about no Bible or
And
nothing. You hear me? I'm just giving. I'm saying from what this is what I'm seeing coming out of me, and it's like until somebody reaches for that machete and stops the person, the people, the demons, the demands who slamming this machete, and the people who exiting. We call it death. Until we grab that machete and say, "Hey, we gotta stop this part, and this is not how we supposed to be playing." You know what I mean? This is God's plan. It's not the plan like that, but you see what's playing. And I yield the flow.
yeah, I don't put that in, and that's what I'm saying. The plan, or quote unquote the plan that's being put out and what's playing, is still not synonymous. That's why I said from the Bible and what's going on now, it's not going, it's not together. It doesn't even match. They're forcing it to match in a sense, but it doesn't even play its part out where it's not even conjunction to what's really happening in life right now.
I feel you.
You know, that's what I'm saying. I know,
Yes,
I know people are deep in it, and oh shit, my fault, I put the wrong link. I know people are deep in it and probably could do this and da 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 da, and you know what? And I heard that all my life as well. So when people can really physically show me what's really this da 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 da, and then really decipher the prophecies and shit that's really going on, and really correlate the prophecies to what's really going on right now, because I really haven't seen anybody do that but me, and I'm not even a Bible guy. I'm not even a Bible guy, but I put the prophecies of a revelation according to today. But then when you talk to a Bible person and they act like the whole Bible is synonymous with today, and I'm just like, no, that happened already. Most of this happened already. So it's
that's
not
what
like
I
it's
say.
going to go and happen again like a repeat. It's like it's not gonna do that.
Right. Hey, look at it. I say, like, where you get the term the bookmaker, you get the book marker. The book itself is a marker, but then you got the book marker, where it pauses a page for you. And it's a lot of people that, they call them marks today. You feel me? And this is the bookmark. You feel me? It's the whole thing with, you can see it. I take it for myself. I take it for what it's worth, and what I see in my face. I'm paying attention to, what I'm seeing, and it's that simple, for real. We just gotta remind each other, because they done dumbed us down 6 feet, going up and down. Shit. Cautious.
What's
Right.
up, bro?
What's good, brother?
I ain't nothing but how
We good, having this great build with, like-minded brothers, smart brothers, intelligent brothers, and we just,
y'all.
keeping these high frequencies, vibrating, what I'm saying. It's great to have you on, brother. How you doing?
Man, I'm
That's
good.
right.
I came to say what you were just saying. Like what happened is nobody wants to be accountable for their own actions. We in a world where we always blaming something on somebody else. So the when people want to blame, they want to blame God for everything they think good in their life, and then anything bad, they don't say nothing about God about it. You know what I mean? And then it's always excuses for God. So that's why it's like, man, take actions for your own actions, because you ain't nobody making you do nothing. You wake up and do whatever you want to do all the time. It's
Right.
never a morning you woke up, or never a day you got up and you didn't do what the hell you wanted to do. Even if it was doing what somebody got planned for you, you still did it. You didn't have to, but you did it. So don't blame nobody and blame no God and all that. Quit blaming it. Quit using that cop out.
Facts. Facts.
Just accept your goddamn action.
Facts. I mean, and the thing is, like, it to me, it's not really the belief of another creator. It's not that is or a higher power. It's not that. Some of us all have a sense of a higher creator in some point or some way in some range. So I'm not. It's not that. It's I've done more of the information to where I can know that if me and you are the same people, your
Vaccine.
doctrine is not the same people. Why are you following that doctrine? Because your people is not really supposed to be following that doctrine. That doctrine of that people are of a whole total different DNA molecular of you. So how could that even apply to you? And you've never been in that land region.
Ever.
Ew.
And you never,
And
and it ain't no doggone it ain't no motherfucking proof that you sitting up here getting telling somebody telling you some stuff that you don't see or you don't know. Like you just it's a lot of things like we have to question. And then you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that you just gotta accept with your life once you realize that you in control of it. That means just treat people how you want to be treated. And I'm pretty sure you'll have a good afterlife or whatever you believe in. If you just be fair to everybody while you here, it don't take a rocket scientist to know that you want to be treat people like you want to be treated, because that's just how you both can experience that feeling. You know what it's like to feel good when somebody treats you good. So why would you treat somebody bad? You don't want to be treated bad. I mean, that's just simple as that. So you don't even gotta blame nobody like God or the devil or none of that stuff. Like you got an excuse. You just got an excuse to put it on somebody. Or when you a loser in life, you can say my mama didn't do this or my daddy wasn't there. And like you it's always we just in the place and time where we could blame somebody. That's all I was really making a point about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like sometimes we need to really blame ourselves and take responsibility without doing further research on things or just believing he say she say shit, because that's why like a lot of us bring that, hey, have some research facts so we know where it comes from, because there's research facts. So like when people sit here, and it's crazy because I've been through this talk like all the time, and I've probably said this even before. Like if you won't allow a black person to determine your nationality, why would you let anybody else determine your nationality? Like we
oh man.
like ask yourself that if I can't say that I go by Aboriginal, and when I go to the hospital or fill out papers and shit, I literally put down Aboriginal. I really put down Aboriginal. So if I can't say you're Aboriginal, you want to go African American, I can really show you how you're Aboriginal more than you can show me that you're African American. Now, why is that when you know yourself more than I know you?
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
And then Chris, you know, if you actually like overall where the hell you was actually born. If you was born here, you definitely an Aboriginal. Like it not even got nothing to do with your family. You was born where you was born. That's where you from, man. You can't be from two continents, and you
right,
ain't
Hey,
one.
never been one of them.
hey, and look,
Exactly.
that's
Not
your
even
barrel.
you
Hey,
born.
listen,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
also one liner. I don't care if your greatest granddad was from Africa. You from where the
Yep,
hell your ass born
you
at?
born it. There you go.
Back. Mic
Your
drop.
granddad from Africa. Nigga,
Yeah.
your ass
Hey,
is fucking Harlem, nigga.
hey, and look, wouldn't it be more convenient to tell a whole generation of races that they was taken from over there, what other than it really happening like that?
Nah, it ain't convenient.
Let's
Nah, it
just
ain't
say it.
convenient.
Let's just say we brought y'all from over there. We could pick anywhere and say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
No,
I don't
listen,
think
you
none of
better.
that shit's convenient because because you know what you doing when you doing that. And the fact that I got my identity and you can't even identify yourself, or your later generations cannot identify themselves after that, like, man, that bro, that's crazy. We got to understand what we're in. And if you really want that for someone else, I do not want anybody living in my position right now. The type of government and shit that I'm under, I don't want nobody living under that shit.
He
It's
go to
just
the gym.
Hey,
just
hey,
pure
He go to the
fucking
gym, nigga.
slavery, pure fucking prisoner of war. We're going through two fucking simulations at once.
I mean, and look at this. It's kind of like on that note, where like I done so much research. It's where I realize, every time I go to sleep and I wake up, every time I blink, it's like your eyes scanning. Like you live in research. You hear me? This shit is repeated every day. And if you can't see, you know what I mean, that you seeing the same shit or whatnot, like the whole thing with people go on Google, you know what I mean? Like it's right in your face. You are living research. So just open up your eyes and peep the research. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's literally like where you say I'm a baller. If you can't eyeball shit and weigh it up, shit, and you need a digital scale, man, it's like you just said, man. It ain't hard to identify a heavy heart and where you need to change your ways, where you treat people bad and everybody treats you good, and you feel good, but you treat everybody else like shit. You know what I'm saying? A heavy heart ain't hard to eyeball.
I look
And
at it
that,
like this. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, and and that goes with like that's a fact because both people have experienced both of those things, so it ain't no misunderstanding. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's right.
Now
Yep.
listen. Now listen. Now back to you know, we over here, you from where they born at, this, that, and the third. Never mind that part. You can just tell by the wordplay. I done said this a couple of times, and I'm gonna drill it in y'all head one more time. When you change that that F in Africa, the M is pronounced America, and when you change that M in America to a F, it's pronounced Africa, not how it's spelled, how it's pronounced. Now that lets you know them Africans came over here and named this shit America. You understand where it's going now. So now they just went on here and gave the Europeans America and said, fuck it, we ain't dealing with that region no more. And this is how the Europeans got it. It wasn't conquered. Man, man, I ain't gonna even drop the mic. I'm gonna lay it down. Just let that be.
Hey, and then it's funny because like okay, on a macro scale, you all know this land is just one big land though. You know what I mean? So it's separated by water and title. So people just get to pick parts and places and just name it shit. And then they can say it's theirs. And you motherfuckers can't own no land. This our land, wherever your feet at is yours. Like that shit crazy, man. Like so it's
Because
stupid for them to use it. Go ahead.
no, I'm giving it to you. You know how
Nah.
stupid it is? They act like there was actually a place ever in existence that was not multi-populated. They act like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
place was all that forever. No, this how you look at it today, it's how it always been, man.
It's gotta
It,
be, bro. It's
it's
gotta
never
be. It's
been
like,
one place. It's all us. All you see
It's
is
blended.
yeah.
You don't see no
And
nothing else.
I think that's where they got us at, because they made us stop using our what we was perceiving. They stopped making us. They taught us to stop looking outside our eyes and just take whatever they show us. Like when you really step back and look at everything for yourself, you see what you see. Bro. It's got to be the same way. It just didn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? This shit been like this, bro.
Hey, look at that. It's
Like,
blended. So if it's blended, that means you can't see it. You know, blended is blinded, and it's been blended. If you can't see, you blinded. If you can't see that this blend has always been mixing and it's the recipe to our life. The blinded can't see the blended. And they hate smoothie. They like the rough rides. You know what I'm saying?
It shows how you interchange them vowels, though. See, that's the secret to interchanging vowels. How he changed that I to an E. And just like, you understand me? So,
Yeah.
different vowels. White. Go ahead.
I was just saying, yeah, we got to break that curse, man. We got to stop literally cursing each other out. We got to be foolish to keep on.
right. At some point, you just gotta realize, man. Realize your real eyes, goddamn it.
Research.
Simple as that.
That's right. You are the what when Google gets shut down? What you gonna do? Who gonna claim research when ain't
Is
no
you gonna
buttons
listen?
to clap?
Uh,
Yep, you're breaking up, bro.
yeah, the bad spot right now. I just said, are you gonna believe Google? I mean, people, when you gotta verbally just talk to somebody and ask them something when you don't know it, when you ain't got Google.
Hey, and that's trill talk. Beach.
What's going on, Beach? How you doing, goddess?
Good. Y'all got sound something else. Who over there all sounding raggedy and scratchy? Who is that?
Oh, cautious. She
Who
coming for
phone is
you.
that? Is that me?
Just cautious. I'm driving to work, so I
Oh
probably
yeah,
hit
you
one of them
came up
spots.
there. What up, cautious?
That's Pimp C,
Where
little
you
What's
brother.
up, B?
That's Pimp C,
been?
little
Is
brother.
you?
Don't that nigga sound like he could be Pimp C, little brother?
Yo, Chris,
I
do you
swear you
sound
remind
like
me of Pimp C when you talk, bro.
Chris?
Pimp
Chris,
C ain't
check
dead.
it out. Chris,
You
Hell
you hit
hear
the
no.
me?
nail on the coffin. Let me tell y'all, when you said the stuff, the people trying to make the Bible match what's going on, it does not match. Not only does it not match, the book of Revelations is really a combination of the Old Testament and the New Testament. You feel me? So, and if you don't know history, you'll be that stuff already happened. Like they're trying to make shit that already happened happen again. It's like, no, that
That's
stuff
what
that
I
happened is because
thank you.
they're trying to read and break down Revelations and haven't read the Old Testament. If they had read the Old Testament, we've already had the pestilence. We had all that stuff. They even already had the mark of the beast. That was in Acts. That happened back in Exodus 1 or 4, like a lot of stuff is it's so much stuff that's already happened in Revelation. So when I hear people trying to preach that, I'm like, you haven't read the Old Testament. That's why a lot of even atheists will use the Bible as a history book, because it is some of the biblical stuff will coincide with history. They use it for even in studies, like in colleges and stuff, as a study like history. And so how something that already happened gonna happen again? They want this to be the apocalypse in the last days so damn bad. They're trying to twist it and make this the end. It's not the end. That stuff already happened. So when you said that, not only are you right, but if anybody took the time to retake history, take the Old Testament, find where those things already happened in certain cultures, put it together in the time frame of whatever their civilization, they would understand it. But see, they're not going to do that. They just want to believe the spooky deep theory that we living in the last days, and any minute, it's like, no, Revelations it's like the Old Testament was like Christ is coming. New Testament is Christ is here. In the Old Testament, I mean, the Revelation is basically telling you Christ is coming back. There's nothing left in Revelations to happen really, except for Christ to come back. Even with the seals opening, I done heard some of y'all try to talk about, the seals are opening and all this type of stuff, and I'm just sitting there like, have you read the Old Testament?
About to come out
Have
at
you
you.
sat down and studied with it?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
and that you say that, it's funny that you say that, because like for it to be already done happened, and it can't happen again. So that means we in another different time that it needs to be wrote now. It needs to be being recorded now. The things that we seeing are New Testaments. Like if ain't nobody writing it, then how can you go back and redo history when it's history? You know what I mean? It's time to
Man,
paint our picture to go forward now. We got to move.
right. Well, I'm just telling y'all right now. So I've seen some of y'all trying to preach them seven seals, man. First of all, you wasn't John. You didn't get called up there. You didn't get none of that knowledge. You're trying to preach something that wasn't like the rapture. Like this same stuff I have heard 20 years ago. Someone was trying that, talking about the rapture coming. Ain't no the rapture ain't even in the Bible. That's not even biblical. None of that stuff is. And people who have not studied or read and know no better, they buying into it. Like somebody tried to sell to me, like, oh, Bridge, you need to listen to this, man, about this well, someone was trying to break down Revelations, and they actually like tried to convince me that the trumpet had been blown. I'm like, what are you talking about? Ain't no trumpet been blown. And what is, like, I would know. You think because the way it's said in the Bible that everyone would hear it. So how's the trumpet been blown? And you're saying, oh, well, then you just didn't hear it. Some of us heard it. No, that's not what the Bible says. Somebody lying. Because according to the scripture, we would all hear it. Everyone was going to be able to witness the coming back of Christ. So somebody lying, and if I gotta take a chance, I ain't trusting nobody on YouTube with no YouTube degree in theology. You feel me? I'm gonna take a chance on what
People looking at that
was
apart.
written. That at least people that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so you want me to believe the trumpet been blown, but I'm riding in my car right now, going to home, making runs, making plays, doing all type of stuff, but the trumpet was blown, and then nobody in the world, you see what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Why y'all want this to be the end of the world so bad? Why is it you really want to believe these teachings that don't back up the history of Revelations? Is a history, like it's a puzzle too, but it is a history. That stuff already happened, man. Give it up, people. Y'all
And
in about
that's
6
why.
months, I'm gonna be laughing. What happened? I thought
And
we was
that,
all about to die. I thought the
yeah.
demons were gonna take over.
Hey, that's why I be saying like you saying shit gonna happen, but it's every day your last day, really. So I mean, you want shit to happen because you don't like your life. Quit putting everybody in that category with your ass. Like, it's the last day. Nah, it's your last days, motherfucker. Quit claiming it. That's what I'm talking about, putting everybody in the box. Crazy shit.
But
I just
The
don't
last day is bad day.
I just
Go
don't
ahead, bro.
how your body can naturally attract, because we know the laws and the power of attraction can really happen. So when a man is, might be down and out, a female with her pheromones that's expressing itself, with the nice glow and night tint of whatever perfume that she's wearing, but her body pheromones is gonna be more of the attraction. So when your body naturally attracts, it goes to what it's attracted to. So when, regardless if the situation has nothing to do with someone being a hoe, someone's meeting for the first time, no, this has everything to do with attraction and the law of attraction and what naturally happens. And we dismiss things that naturally happens because we see things that naturally happens day to day. We see attractive people and you get that attraction, right? Damn, sexy as hell. So we go. And on the shorty side, she might look good too. He fitted, da da da, whatever they say. I don't know. I'm not in the female realm, but whatever they say, bam, bam, bam. This happens regardless if it leads to sex, regardless if it leads to talk, regardless if it leads to a relationship, regardless if it leads to just any type of connection. That is just an attraction. All four is an attraction regardless of what happens. So why are we categorizing an attraction and then deeming people this, and this? But the thing about it is, what gets me fucked up is when you go into the Bible about, now you go into your beliefs and your faith, you can't have a natural human experience of attraction because you have to wait to what? An indoctrination of marriage, which is a business license. Me and Beach already went through this. So you have to go through a business license to have sex. This is according to the doctrination of the Bible. So you want to deny the natural physics of your body for a man-made indoctrination? Okay, cool. I don't see it, but cool. So we have to draw the line and see what's happening because the people like the pastors, the deacons, have already disobeyed this rule. But I guess since forgiveness is always welcome and always accepted, it justifies them for doing whatever they can, they do wrong. So it's okay to have sex outside of your marriage or before marriage, beg for or pray for forgiveness, then turn around and preach a whole different word to the public. Yeah.
Let me
Hey,
mute
what's
this
that
because I
name?
hear that rain coming on real heavy.
What you say, Queen?
No, said the rain coming down heavy. They was on mute. So they was gonna say something, but go ahead and drop a gem, OG, with it. We can stand the rain.
Go ahead, Queen. OG with it.
I can't stand the pain against my window. Go ahead and sample that shit, Cyphers. That shit'll go hard.
I should, right?
But
Definitely do.
yeah, bro. Hey, man, Chris, man, I'm telling you, bro. I gotta go on and get that shit because
In
I want to put
itself.
some of these lyrics on your tracks. But yeah, go ahead. My bad.
No, you good, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, Culture's
I thought,
nice too, man. Post
I
that
thought
link
somebody was
Yeah.
again
trying
too when you get a chance, Cautious. But go
to. But yeah, I thought somebody was trying to talk. That's why I stopped talking. But nah, for real, bro. I be just doing so much shit, and what you be wanting to do, you can't hardly do what you want to do. You know what I mean? When you really want to do it, but I
Well,
can get it done though.
well, um, check this out. I'm gonna go through some beats within the next few days, and I'm gonna see what I have for you to get on, and
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, and um, you could do you. You could do you.
Alright. That's
So,
what's up. Then that way it'll help me get motivated too.
I mean, just let me
Yeah.
know if you want me to put a verse on it, because that's
Oh
I'm
hell
all.
yeah. Yeah. Man, and whoever else want to get on shit. I like to share.
No. It's cool. I want to do this for you, though. I want to do this for you, so you can have the range to do what you want to do. You can have something to do, so you can have that feeling to do. So you can have that feeling of freedom.
Okay.
And
That's what's
do it on some G shit too. Look, hey, look, here's exactly how y'all can do it, man. Or we can do it. But listen, like cautious, you do your verse, right? And you know y'all gonna have the beat sent through wave files anyway. So and Chris gonna do his verse in his studio, right? But this would make it G shit. You film your verse video part in your city. Cautious, you film your video part in that city, and whoever got the best editor, y'all send that footage to them, and they put it as one video, right? So you had two makers on the video, basically this, that, and the third. But if y'all can come with some footage with the song y'all do, that's what makes the shit last for real. You understand me? So
yeah.
go ahead. If
Yeah.
y'all do it just like that, do the verses, have somebody film you and your part of the video in both different cities. It's gonna collab together like y'all just traveling the damn world, bro. You'll see what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I feel you. Well, yeah, shit. Just get man, Chris. Whenever you ain't got to be in the hurry, bro. And I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna take my time on it anyway, though. I ain't gonna rush it. So
Oh, that's cool. I ain't
whenever you
worried
get a chance. Yep, yep.
about, like I
Man,
said.
I'm about to get it back in the background because I gotta get ready for. I'm at the job now.
All right.
Appreciate you, man, for having me. Let me come up and I'll be good. And and remember, stop blaming everybody. Take responsibility for your own actions. It's okay. You gonna be all right.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all. Peace out,
appreciate
bro.
you, bro. Yeah, but man, that's what I do, man. I don't really have like I don't like to give people limits and shit when we working. So like I like to give people beats, and whatever your inner self is expressing. I'd rather you tell me that than anything. I don't give a fuck about the name of the track. I don't give a fuck about the name of the beat. None of that shit matters. None of that shit matters to me. What you feel is matters to me more than anything. Yeah, I made it. I don't give a fuck. The name, I'm just gonna let y'all know the name of a beat is only to name a beat. That's only it is, just to put a name on the beat. That means it's not gonna be the specific name of the track. When you make a file or a session, you have to name it something. So we usually give a name of a feeling that what we feel, but that's not necessarily saying that has to be the track. But sometimes artists like going off the feel of that. So that's why you have one, that option, and two, you have to save the track with a name. So that's literally what it's for. But I'm telling y'all, like, shit can be dope. Shit can go any way it wants. And I got a feeling that this is gonna be dope because Cautious, I love how he rap. Drop, I fucking love how you spit. I would love for you to get on it. So I'm gonna look for a 3-verse beat that I have. And since you coming up with a dope idea
Man.
of it, I would love for you to be on it. So
And man, I can plug you in with some wigs, especially since you out there in Cali and shit. You know what I mean? I can plug you in with some wigs that's doing that shit for real, bro. I ain't even bullshit with you, man. I'll holler at you on that shit. Not no wigs like no Jay-Z or nothing, but you know that mob movement and all that shit. I'm plugged you right on in, bro, with that whole shit. You know what I mean? Me, I'm just you know, the way I rap, bro. All right, bro. Yeah, the way I rap, man, it's different, bro. So it's like, you know, I'll rock a verse here and there. You know what I mean? But going all the way in, when I went all the way in, it was like they was trying to get a nigga to sell his soul and shit for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, avenues where motherfuckers like, hey, you know, and I'm, you know, I'm young, bull. I'm looking like, you know, I'm like, hey, hold on. Y'all motherfuckers got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it turned into that. And then as soon as I turned the shit down, internet got the path and this, that, and the third. And I was still like, fuck it. It was like a wicked industry. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you look these motherfuckers in their eyes, bro, and you see the whole wickedness in the whole game, it's like, bro, I just do shit in the hood, bro, and give it to people, man. Fuck it, man. I don't need to make no money at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all motherfuckers are insane. They're insane for real, dude. I ain't bullshitting with you, dog. All the way down the middle. Ain't nothing. If you ain't self-proclaimed, bro, you being controlled by the most wickedest deity, bro. You gotta be self-made. You gotta. I did this myself from the ground up. Got it out the mud. Real talk. If a motherfucker ain't getting that shit out the mud, once they get funded and sponsored and backed, the shit they gotta sacrifice for that money is insane, bro. It's not what you think. It's nothing like what you think. It's like this. Say you take it on a micro level. You a basketball player, right? You Kobe Bryant, right? Not Kobe Bryant because he passed away. You fuck it, you a peon. You got down Mario Thomas. Your ass gotta go to fucking New York. Then you gotta go to Milwaukee. Then your ass gotta go to California in 1 week, right? And do that shit every goddamn week, bro. And if you fucking don't, all right, so you be like, well, yeah, that's cool. I'll do that. You serious? So you would just travel the world after 7 months of that shit, you gonna hate it. Let alone 3 years. So this is why I commend people like LeBron James, man, because this nigga really love basketball. This is why he really doing this shit. He not really doing it because they making it. But I guarantee you, if he try to stop, you'll see the wickedness in the game. If he said, I retire tomorrow. Retire? Nigga, you ain't retiring, nigga, till we tell you retiring, nigga. Period. Let alone the sacrifices when you say, watch you. All right, watch you then. Watch you. Now you a tabloid. Now your whole airplane crash. Now your helicopter fit. Now you a Prince situation. Now you a Michael Jackson situation. Now, since you want to say now, man, once you sign when you sign your name in blood, don't you know they literally take blood out your body and put it in a cartridge and you sign your name with your own fucking blood? Did you know that? It's wicked, cuz. It's wicked as fuck, cuz. And never mind.
That's why I don't operate nothing like that. I operate how I pick my artists, and how I pick my artists is off of their intellect, you know, of their artistry and how they want to do things. So an example, and this is how I price things as well. So, you know, just like say you drop, you know, you come to me with an idea and I'm able to perform that, you know, in instrumental form, right? You got your lyrics, your stuff, bam, bam, bam. I did the beat. All I need to do is send you the beat. You lace your verses, you did your ad libs, you did your hook, you did everything you needed to do. All I need to do now is mix it, master it. Bam. All right. To me, that's a 50-50 deal. I presented it. He took the presentation. He did what he needed to do. I did what I needed to do. That's a 50-50 deal. Right? Now, is a difference when you have an artist that you need to do the beat for, you need to help produce, which means the overall outlook of the project. Now, when you have to go into do more work, but this artist been like, oh, I'm this da 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 da, but they coming for you, and they can just do this, but then they need your insight, they need your lyric idea, they need this, they need that. Now, see, now I'm doing more than what I should be doing at this point. So yes, I'm going to charge you more because you're making me work. You're making me now hop out of my, not even just my comfort zone itself, but more into operate more into your idea when I'm not in your brain, and that's going to be hard. So that's just going to create complications. If you're an artist, you already have things set to how you want it. That's the best thing for a producer. It's the best thing for a producer. 9 times out of 10, we know how to do everything, or we have somebody else who's doing the mastering. And that's not to say there's a cheat or anything. No, because best believe the person who's going to master my track, he's going to get paid. But you won't have to worry about that because this is business. If they get paid, then they're not entitled to the outcome of the track, the income that you get from the track. That only deals with, the specific main producer, consumer of the beat, and the artist. Now, when you pay an engineer or a master, you pay for those services. These are services. But when you come to a person like me, you get a package because I can do all, or I have a team to where I can do all. So that's why I took interest into Cautious. That's why I took interest into Surdrop. And every time, you guys come on and y'all spit something, then we fucking need to work. Bam, bam, da da da. And I'm over here, working on my project as well. And I'm doing that as well. So trust me, it's gonna be points where it's gonna be times where I'm like, all right, I got this beat. I need somebody to come through on it.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, Zero? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Yeah, I guess I see the meaning behind Do Better Productions.
Yeah, we just trying to create music and create music with people who love to create music, and that's what
Yeah,
it's more about. It's not about money, fame, or anything like that with us. It's more of I rather create longevity of art rather than anything else, because that's gonna produce everything else outside of that. So I love seeing the character of an artist and seeing what they can do. I love seeing their creative aspect, so
yeah. I mean, artists are the visionaries because, like, I think that's like even saying that, like, if artists can't think of it, then I guess nobody else can. I know I'm paraphrasing it, but it's like to that extent.
Hey, Chris, is it a way you can keep that smoke going through the whole stream? You know how you got your intro? If you keep
Um,
that up, that'd be cool as fuck. You think you
I
can
was
do that?
I was trying to do that. I have to find a way to make the file be a GIF file and for it to loop, but at the same time not exceed the memory. So that's what I'm working on now because I've been trying to work on some backgrounds because I've been wanting to put at least like a smoke thing in the background. So I know like the squares are kind of blocking it, but you know, when you see like parts of the background, you'll see smoke coming out, and I think that'll give more of a realistic effect too towards it. And that can attract more eyes, to the build. But yeah, I've been trying to do stuff like that, but at the same time, the worst part about it is the size of the file. So, I'm trying to incorporate that in some ways. But yeah, I'm on that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, until like I like really like looked at your page, like for real, like when I typed in, I seen like the music on there. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know, I didn't know you were an artist. Like when I first like subscribed to you, and I was like, okay, that's what's up. Cause I'm also art as well, but I don't do like I don't necessarily do music. I'm like I dance, so I have like a
Mhm.
so I mean it is music, but not like I'm not created. I mean I guess
Yeah, it's art. It's art.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. I used to do choreography and a lot of stuff even
yeah,
back in my days. Back when I was getting out of high school and like right before I hopped in the military, then even a little after I hopped into the military, and then I came out to Cali and then experienced the whole North Hollywood dance scene, and that was just like a whole nother experience for me. But that was like around the time when America's Best Dance Crew was coming out and shit, and that shit started being big and all
yeah,
this other stuff. So, the dance world started, coming out of its little shell, at that point, which was pretty dope. And I think that was pretty cool for that part of the arts world because it opened up a lot of doors for dancers, to
yeah,
express, their choreography in many ways. So, it was pretty dope. Like I follow all the arts, man. Dance, calligraphy, music, every beatboxing, fashion, every aspect of it, man. I'm with it.
yeah. I try to follow it and follow different forms of it. Like I mean, I know in California, I don't know they're all in a lot of them in LA, but I know like a lot of like the old school greats. I know a lot of them out in LA.
And what kind of dancing you be doing? Like usher type dancing or like that? What's that new walking they be doing and shit? They be
I don't
it's
know.
like they on roller skates and shit. Like no, it's called something. Somebody in the chat, it's called something like movement or movement or it's something. But they walking, but it look like they on roller skates and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like some mind type movement.
Yeah,
But
it's a Michael Jackson move. I know what you're talking about.
they
You
like the moonwalk, but they be doing all kind of like it's new age, like the young bulls be doing it. You know what I mean? What kind of dancing you be doing?
I got.
I'm
I practice several different ones, but the main ones I mainly go to is like locking and popping because locking was the first dance style I really got into it. And the thing about locking is like it's like even though people can probably do the moves and all that, I mean, it's like one like locking on really has like one actual move and that's the lock. And then like two is like a reason why a lot of people can't really do it, can't do it, as well because it like requires like a childlike innocence to really pull the style off. You know, so like if you ever see videos of the lockers, the ones who originally did it, you'll see them. They're like usually like trying to make jokes and make the dance style comedic and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Cause
Yeah,
I come
I
from
mean,
that pop rocking era, man. Where, but now
yeah,
it's more innovated. I know exactly what you're saying. Also, it's like a different
yeah,
element, but yeah, but
yeah. I mean,
locking the story, like you gotta do real shit when you locking. Like you gotta,
yeah. You definitely got to tell the story. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and because of them, like they paid the way for like street dancers to make money on their own and like really do it without having to be in the studio and all that. Like if you get your stuff together and get your stuff like good enough, get it all together and you perform, put that and grind, you can make it without having the need to be like, part of this big dance studio or have it big thing. They pretty much changed
yeah, I can dig it.
Yep.
I can dig it. Nah.
the game.
They'll break and different. And they got the slow motion thing they be doing too, man. I forget the two boys' name, but they got videos, right? Where they be breaking in slow motion, right? And
Yeah,
in the background, the cars moving at real speed. So when they first start popping and shit, you would think they moving in slow motion and shit. Then you'll start seeing the cars just go past. I'm like, them motherfuckers cold as fuck.
yeah,
Matter of fact, I'm gonna steal that shit and put it on my channel, man, because that shit dope as fuck, bro.
thing about popping is popping like, focus on angles so it gives that illusory effect. But as far as that, like, it's like a lot of moves that you can do if you like get advanced enough. You can make it like slow down and then speed up, like like somebody just slowed it down and speed up on the editing thing.
No, you know, like them flickering lights in the
Yeah,
club or
oh
like you move
yeah.
in slow motion. They was doing that shit in real time though. That shit was so cold, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying this app comment. Well, this app no robot is just it's like what popping is. It's just slower. Like if you want to have like a great foundation in popping, you need to know the robot, especially the mannequin style.
Yep.
Man,
Because
but
you have to know isolation.
Yeah,
And
yeah, they give you all the isolation right there.
yep.
If you
but
look at
any
people like Poppin' Andre or Robot Prince, like them dudes like was serious with that isolation.
I mean, yeah.
anything you
Yeah,
good
yeah.
at, you can
Oh my bad.
make it a dance move. Like you can play the guitar. You can
Yeah.
actually act like you playing the guitar on the dance floor. You remember when Cat Williams was doing
I've done
them
that.
jokes? Yeah, that's real shit though. If you can play baseball, you can get out there and play fucking baseball as long as you on beat and you got
Yeah,
a rhythm with that shit. You can be a bowler out there shit. A NASCAR driver. A
right.
goddamn
Yeah,
porn star. You can do any fucking thing on that dance floor as long as you on fucking beat. And
Yeah,
that's
just tell the
basically
story.
dancing is basically the illusion of reality in motion and sequence.
there you
Right.
go.
Yeah,
The
yeah. I
boy
could have
got
said
the
it
gun right there. I stole the mic. I put the mic up. I put that mic in my.
better. But another tip, like a lot of people don't know until like later on, like when they're practicing popping, it's like everybody want to do like animation, but animation is actually more of a advanced technique. It's like once you get, something you should do like once you get your isolation straight, because once you do that, the animation just make everything look way more than what it is, so you can
Mhm.
really express yourself with that.
It entertains. It's just like the
Yeah,
entertaining part, like when you see the people like have a
yeah,
different expression and then do a whole thing and only turn their head then smile. Like
yeah,
that's what that is. But
yeah.
it's like you have to really get down the basics of it. Like when you go
Right.
through popping, and
Yeah.
you're breathing and stuff, and then you have to learn how to wave and flow it through
Hey,
out with other dances and like cutting and other stuff. So You
I got
have.
a popper though. I got a popper if you want to bet 100 on Cash App or $5 on Cash App just to display y'all talent. We can bet $5 or 100. And I'm a, my cousin, man. He the only person I know that still do this shit, and the motherfucker dope as hell. But he was dope back then. He was dope like back in the day, right? But he still now he all modernized with it, and it's funny as hell. But I put some money up with him, man. Hell yeah. Get a bull, get a bull a couple shots, man. I'm put the camera on him live.
Right.
All
Oh,
the
zero,
info.
you got a challenge.
Or zero might
I'm
know
sure.
somebody that he could put up, like, it's all promotion. We
Yeah,
just talking because it's Cash App. We can really do side bet a little shit,
yeah,
man. We can bet on motherfucker. I bet Trump say something stupid. I bet he don't. Boom, say something stupid. Give him my five. Hell yeah. Cash App easy.
Yeah.
Right there, and just expose people that don't hit the cash app when you got a bet, so motherfuckers know not to even fuck with it. You know what I mean? And then
yeah.
boom, we
They,
can really be doing stupid, little silly shit, man, just to make this cash app fun for people to use, man. Like it's Facebook or Instagram. Like you wanna use it, like, so you wanna keep fuck around, start adding money to it your damn self. Like put 100 on a cash app. These motherfuckers clowning with the bet.
but Sergio, I remember seeing like a month ago there was like it's like one channel that was like doing like a online dance battle like they had like people actually dance, but I mean they use like I think they use Zoom to do it, and like like instead of like because normally they would have these at jams where people gather and battle like that, but since like what we're going through right now, they just they had people do it at their house, but it was like everybody was just you know, battling, and then I guess like whoever the judges were or whatnot, they would judge it, and of course, whoever won, got the prize at the end. But I was like thinking like, wow, they just somebody actually found a way to do a battle, from there. They figured out like, oh, okay. I mean,
Hey, the livest shit I ever saw, man. I go to this little rave type setting, right? Bunch of like hippies and shit, right? Chicha Chama, all kind of shit, right? These motherfuckers
yeah,
had a guitar battle, not a guitar, but with the amplifiers, the electric guitars. Man, them motherfuckers are so cold with them guitars. It's amazing. You would be amazed at what people can do with a guitar. It's sort of like piano. You watch a piano, it's like when you go on YouTube, search man plays touching piano on Vegas strips. They had a piano sitting outside and they just be playing that motherfucker, man. People be dropping bread all in the little boxes and everything, man. But it's an art form, man, that
yeah,
most of
yeah,
them people do not read music. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's what made Prince the coldest. Everything Prince ever played, he really wrote the C note. You know how hard that is
yeah,
to do, to write every note and play that instrument note for note. And now, you know what I'm saying? Man,
right.
that's hard to do, bro. That's a sound. He the coldest. My bad. I put that shit way less.
I mean, but yeah. I mean, like besides being a dancer, I'm also performing too. Like I'm part of a dance crew, and we can say we the best dance crew in Nashville because ain't no other crew that do it like us. Like, I mean, and pretty much we like the best performers in our city because the people who actually plan their weekends come see us like when we were out, like because like we used to, when it's like warm, we would go out and perform like Friday, Saturday nights, and people be loving it. Like, and it's like we don't show up one weekend, they be like, where'd y'all go? They would be looking for us.
That's
Like
dope, bro.
we be out there for hours just doing it. And I think, and I remember one video, and I wasn't there when it happened. I mean, I came later, but I didn't know until the next day. But like the black dude from Shark Tank came through, and he kind of like recorded us a little bit, and he was like showing the bucket that we would have, like we were collecting tips and whatnot, and he was like saying, yeah, this is real entrepreneurship right there. I was like, oh shit. Like I said, the black dude with Shark Tank, even though I don't really watch the show, I mean, but I know like it's a well known show, so people know who he is.
Some nice
And
breakdance battles on YouTube. But them boys be doing some amazing shit, man. Where I'll be like, no, you gotta
yeah,
work out and everything to do that. Man, they'll
no,
be
not.
to a
I mean,
fantasy,
you talking
bro.
about if you talking about breaking it, it's really about getting your body used to it. Because like you can lift all the weights you want to, but if you ain't built up the strength like doing the moves like by practicing constantly, you ain't gonna do them no matter how many weights you lift.
Oh, you said it's all
Yeah,
muscle memory.
yeah,
So the
like the power moves, like they
feeling
have
the
to practice
money,
it.
bro.
They need their body used to that. That ain't easy. Yeah, you gotta have muscles because it's like little kids that can do it. Like
Man, I saw a dude do like a flip and a half, land on his back with his hands behind his motherfucking head like he was sleeping. He knew that shit hurt it. That boy ain't flinch a muscle in his face. I'm like, that's the
yeah,
art right there. He knew that shit
yeah,
took
yeah,
a
yeah.
beat.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Like he had to get his back used to that. I'm pretty sure he probably like like about a million times
that boy had
till he
to
got
throw.
used.
Nah, that hurt. That hurt it, but he kept a poker face. That was the art
I,
form of the whole move to me. I'm like, man, he knew
yeah,
that
yeah.
hurt. And he just looking
I
like
mean,
laughing. That was cool.
you remember like the old Liger videos like where Fred Berry was like jumping down, he would fall around his butt like it's go right down. You remember that?
Nah, no,
He would jump
good.
straight down. Oh, yeah, you had like one move where he would just jump down. He just have his feet straight, like, but he'll fall like round and he'll fall right down on his butt. Like he'll be standing up like he's sitting down, laying with his feet up. And I remember I did that. I remember I did that once. I was like, oh, that hurts. I didn't know. I said, I don't know how he did that. I said, he must have built up some resistance to that because you do certain moves like that. Yeah, you build up resistance to.
I'm more of a battle. I'm more of a like to see battles rap. I like to
Yeah,
see battle rap. I like to see anything that's a competition. Like that's why I like sports. I don't give a fuck that it's sick. I like to see people compete. I like, you know what I mean? That's why I watch stupid debates where I don't agree with either party, but I watch the whole debate. Like that was cool, that was dope. And I'm looking at both of them like I don't believe it. I don't know what the hell. But I like to see people verse, and I need to get out of that. I think I can get more bills in my brain. You know what I mean? Just get out
yeah.
of the Jordan, LeBron. Uh, you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
Christian,
Yeah.
Muslim.
the division.
Yeah, that division shit, man. That's what version is, man. And just bring this shit together,
Yeah.
man. Connect all the dots and pull the string together. You understand?
I mean, when I go to battles, like I don't even care about winning. Like I'll just be there, just vibing, getting down with other dancers and just having a good time. Like, shoot, cause I know pretty much like some dancers like be like really good than the other ones. But some dance battles, the judges just be playing favorites. Like if they know somebody and they cool with them, sometimes they'll pick that person over you, even if you're the better dancer.
Y'all can't fuck with them goddamn African stuff. Not with that rain dancing. They make it rain, bro, with them drums and everything. Y'all can't beat them. Y'all can probably beat people in the neighborhood, but when these motherfuckers make them drums, sort of like what harp do, that's how harp change the weather. Well, anyway, they'd be dancing, but they'd be hitting them drums off into the ether, bro, and make rain clouds. You know how cold that is? That's the purest form of dancing. Never mind, that's just ancient times. But what I'm saying is, these motherfuckers, when they be dancing and shit, they really, what they would call the Holy Ghost in church. These people are really all the way in tune with the ether, and that's how they move like that. We be watching it like that. Damn,
So
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. When you really love to dance, yeah, it puts you in a trance. I know, like plenty of times I'll be dancing, I'll be being a trance. Like even like through the years of learning dance, like it's like get to the point like I might be walking outside and I'll be walking to a rhythm. I'll be like seeing a rhythm and different stuff, and it's crazy. Like I just
Or like,
apply
look,
that
I've
to
been
my life.
hooping and shit, right? It be times where like I ain't even like looking at the hoop, right? But I'm so much in the zone, like as soon as I raise up this butt, it's like I don't even it's that zone. It's when you just get in that zone, like I could be rapping. I could be writing a rap. Next thing I know, I'm done with the rap, and I don't remember nothing I wrote. It wrote itself, and I read the shit back like that. Damn, that's fire. Like that. Like shit takes over you when you're doing something you're good at, man. Something
Yeah,
that takes over you. You a painter, you might paint like 6 walls and you thought 15 minutes passed. Bro, you been here, bro, all day. You like, oh, strong in the zone, man. That's a pain. You done sprayed your
yeah,
whole car. Go
yeah,
ahead.
it's like one of my friends, like one of my best friends, like he when he be like either rapping or he like doing spoken word, like he's like when he be rapping, like I think like he probably he'll like see the words in his head, like when he just be just be spitting. He was like, yeah, I just see the words like when I be spitting, when he be like rapping or doing spoken word, like he. He's pretty dope. He's still doing music. I think like like now he's like out in Hawaii, just enjoying nature. I'm like, I said, well, I said,
But once you like master rap, like everything you
yeah,
said was just bar. Like, so I say
yeah,
I see the words in my head when I be spitting, right? Basically, that's what you
yeah,
said. That would be my first sit. It's just like listening to you. So I see the words in my head when I be spitting, the spoken word, right? Boom. Now I done took everything you just said to me just random though and made it a dope line. I see the words in my head when I be spitting the spoken word. And you know where I can take that from? Just by listening to somebody talk. That's the truest art form of rap. Like where you could just be just you putting everything in bar form. Where you like, all right, what they saying, what they talking about, this what they talking about, this the bar, is it a gem? Cool, it's a gem. Write the shit down. That's what comedians do. They watch everything around them and make something funny that wasn't even funny. They read it, they like, man, that shit funny as fuck. Watch how I say it. You know what I mean? And it's
yeah,
art, man. Motherfuckers take a painting and exaggerate that shit. And yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. So, bro, like it's art when you really into it, love it. It just you become one with it.
Hmm.
That's how I put it. But never mind. That's what so, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, that's what's up. We gonna bring this build to a closing, to an end. I appreciate everybody who came out for this build. It's pretty dope. Another great build on the Smokers Lounge. Hopefully by the next build, we'll be on a new channel and we can still proceed there. But that still don't stop us. We still gonna keep going. So, I appreciate everybody coming through, giving a light and energy and information, your opinion, whatever it may be. It's still respected and appreciated. Any one of you brothers have any closing, statements you want to present? The floor is open.
Well, I mean, all I can say is like, thank y'all for having me on here, and I could chop it up with you brothers.
Or that's what's up. Any last words, sir? Drop. Uh-oh.
I don't know. Did you there? Sir drop?
You mute, sir. Drop. You gotta unmute your mic. Oh well, he probably. I don't know. He probably talking, but
Okay.
shout out to the brother Sir Drop. You know, and shout out to everybody else, anyone else who came through on the panel. Shout outs to you guys. Shout out to Bro Cook. Shout out to Cautious. Cautious was up here earlier too as well. Shout out to K Smith. K Smith is part of the Wrench gang, so please give him that respect. Zero's in the building, of course. He's on the panel as well. This I am. It's in the building. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to Manzai. Shout out to Jay Mai. He was in the building. Appreciate you coming through. The Beach is Better was in the building. Appreciate you for coming through, Goddess. Nikki, appreciate you for coming through as well, Goddess. And the Kaylee, appreciate you coming through, Goddess. Had that feminine energy, as always, and much appreciated. Brother Quentin came through. Appreciate you coming through as well. You know, if I missed you, don't feel nothing bad. It has nothing to do with that. But I appreciate you coming through, and everybody else have a good rest of the day. We might go live later on tonight. Might do a late night confessions build. But I'll keep y'all posted with that, and y'all know if y'all see the notification, you already know what it is. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing another build later on tonight. So I appreciate the fam, appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you, Zero, for your donation. It's much appreciated. It's gonna go, straight go to the smokers lounge. So that's how we doing. That's how we building it. Appreciate anybody else who donated. If I missed you or didn't get your notification, I'm sorry, but thank you. I appreciate that as well, and we all appreciate that. Again, everybody, just peace and love. I hope you have great rest of your day, and stay safe. Damn, Cook. All right. All right, we're gonna digress on that. Word. But yeah, stay safe, drink your water, do your seasonings, your herbs, your fruits, keep loving yourself, love your loved ones, keep them close. You know, truth is everything and truth speak for itself, so you don't got to flare back when truth is involved. If you presenting truth, then let the truth be what it is, and let the truth fight its war. Control your energy, keep your energy happy, keep it safe. Other than that, y'all already know how we end this. Peace and love to everybody.